So, oh man, trying to go over what happened last time because it's been so long. I guess I should just kind of roll this out as like an intro because for your recording is, I'm the DM. I'm the DM. Ozzie Arcane. We got Mad Matt as Wookiee. Then we got Claylex as Nathan the technician. We got Zerift as Shola the Jedi Padawan kind of person. We lost Beard between last time and now. He had to drop out for personal reasons, which we're not going to discuss here because it's not really relevant. Last time you guys fought a bunch of bad guys. You fought a couple of guardsmen with the lightsabers and a clone trooper, and then you were confronted by the presence of the king using the Force to control one of the guardsmen, and you got past that with Shola using magical superpowers that she didn't know where they came from. And then you saved Jabba, and Jabba's protocol droid gave Gro a data pad that had information about his family, which he's really excited about, but he's not going to look over it too thoroughly right now because you still got to get out of this place.
Yeah.
Copying data later. Firing our way out of here now.
Right. And you guys are talking with you're mainly coordinating with Boba Fett because Jabba's, he's not really a combatant, so he's kind of leaving it up to other people to get him out of here. Boba Fett's pointing out, you've released way too many people for them to all fit on your ship. So we're gonna need to fight our way to into the hangar bay to hijack some ships to get whoever survives out of the place.
Sounds more than reasonable enough.
Right.
Just depends on how many guards are actually still free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be a Star Wars session without me saying I can't imagine without me imagining Nathan and Agro, the Wookiee, having to carry Jabba, and he's like, keep moving forward.
He's just gonna kind of be slowly slithering after you guys while you're clearing the way.
I would break my legs if I tried to carry him.
Because he doesn't exactly
better.
Because he doesn't exactly have any sort of transport in here to move himself faster. So,
I'm sure it's gotta be a pain in the ass for him too. So,
yeah, he's not used to wandering around a prison ship. So, anyone have any questions about what we're going over right now? Because I know it's been a freaking long ass time.
Yeah.
No, I think it's clear. We have to get more ships free to get the prisoners out.
Yeah.
In the hangar bay, and then get to our ship with Jabba and leave.
And I know our problem with guards is limited because we've managed to trap most of them, but I'm also aware that they might be trying to break through by now.
Right. Oh, there was a lot of Gamorreans and other guys running around that are technically your allies right now.
Oh gosh, I just remembered.
What?
The guy that has a crush on Shola is still in the group.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah, I forgot about him. He kind of just he's kind of still not too active because of the fact that he just got completely face planted by the king when he possessed that one guard.
Yeah.
He didn't have any willpower to resist that at all. He was the one person aside from Nathan that just went down face first and just was I can't move. What's happening?
Is he still on the ground?
No.
No, he's following us, but he's definitely weirded out by being face planted and seeing you suddenly stop that, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's kind of he's been following you, but he's been kind of just shuffling behind you because he's not in the best condition, and he doesn't have a weapon anyhow. He knows how to fight, but he's not armed right now. He's
Right.
I'm
and
sure we
he
can fix that. Where's the bunkers at?
he also well, you sealed them, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got to take care of them
Yeah.
before they break out.
But
Because I'm sure they
he
got weapons or something in there.
but he also wasn't in the best condition when you got him out of the jail cell in the first place because of the fact that being a snooty nobleman, he kept pissing the guards off and getting beat up.
This is both Shola and her laughing about it. She just has this quiet chuckle to herself. Just thinking about it.
This thing, just looking over and seeing this guy it was already bruised up when you found him. His hair's a mess, and he's face planted and just he's not had the best day. Like seeing Shola was the highlight of his day.
And even then, he's kind of like, oh.
I'm gonna delete Job's thing off here though, so that we can transition to a map. What was it? Floor 2 was yes.
So yeah, basically, as we're marching along, it's like, okay, so we got the guards sealed up, but they're gonna probably be breaking out, so we should probably take care of those
Right.
first.
Yeah, I'm actually not gonna bother using the map for the remainder of this because you're kind of going straight from point A to point B. You know your way around the ship because like the pathway to the hangar was right near where you came up to this floor anyhow. So
Yeah, it's not too far away, and we probably, if we looked a little bit further, we probably would have found that out pretty easily. And it's like there's not much to it, so.
yeah, it's just that you knew directly where to go to get to Java after a certain point, so you didn't bother searching and shipping. Because realistically, you want to get out of here as quickly as possible, so you're not like I need to find treasure. This is D&D.
Yeah, like we got what we got and we're leaving.
Yeah, so your group
This is
and
a
Boba
prison
Fett,
run, not a treasure break.
your group and Boba Fett come back downstairs to like a large amount of commotion. There's like sirens blaring. There's Gamorreans running all over the place. You see one of them just blew up a bunch of guardsmen with a grenade launcher and kind of let out a squeal of excitement as it runs off afterwards. A couple other people aside from the Gamorreans, you also see I'm forgetting this guy's name, that ugly ass Twi'lek guy that works for Jabba. I just looked it up a minute ago. It's like I think it's like Bib something.
Bento Bib?
Let's see here. Bib Fortuna was his
Bib
name.
Fortuna, yeah.
And he's kind of his ugly ass is running around with a blaster pistol in his hand, and
I was gonna say,
somebody
he
let
should be at least able to hold a blaster. Anyone can use a blaster.
yeah, somebody let the Arcanian bounty hunter out of his cell because he's got his armor on and is running towards the hangar bay area.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I don't think he cares about anyone else that's on the ship. He just wants to survive and get out of here.
All right. Well, I mean, when he escapes, when he comes back later, this will.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just sure this won't bite us.
So
Wait, we know this guy. Why now?
We killed his brother.
You killed his brother. The guy, the bounty hunter that you encountered like way back near the beginning that mentioned that Shola was a Jedi. When you were looking through the databases, you realized his brother was here. Like I know we probably forgot because it was over a month ago that we played this.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I knew we knew him for some reason, but I couldn't remember for sure what it was.
Yeah, I think Zareth mainly remembers because it's directly tied to his character.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyhow, you guys head towards the hangar bay, and you see there's a lot of Gamorreans here that have kind of piled up and are trying to fight their way. There's no guardsmen in here. In fact, the path that led back to the bunkers, you noticed earlier, was kind of blocked off by like a lot of wreckage and fire. Like somebody blew something up in there. made it kind of even harder for them to get to you. But there are a lot of droids in this hangar. So fighty. Hold on a sec. Enemies. Really
Yeah,
shows
I'm
you how
gonna
long-
be immediately finding some cover.
But yeah, there's like all kinds of like crates and boxes. You guys have all, I'm gonna just say you guys have all taken cover, because there's stuff all over the place here.
hmm
But
So yeah, basically we already moved undercover and just start peeking out, shooting at people.
why did that
Right.
not? There we go.
Why for you do not come over here?
Because I dragged the image instead of the name, so it didn't work.
Cause that makes sense.
And there's actually way more droids in the hangar than this. It's just these are the ones that your group is basically squared off against. Because there's too much. I don't want to include like 15 Gamorreans and like 20 extra droids into this fight, basically, because that would be too much.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Wait, where's the?
Oh. Shoot.
Oh, you're gonna be top of the round.
Oh, I didn't bring the thing up.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I see it. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I got 9.
And there's two groups. Those droids count as minion groups. The regular ones. All right. So of course, the guy that's an NPC now gets the first move. You're all at medium range. So let's see here.
Does he have a grenade?
I think he's used most of his grenades up, and he can't throw those at medium range.
Yeah, he needs to be at short range, oddly enough. You would think they would allow for medium at least.
Right.
I think there's like talents that allow you to increase the throw range on grenades, but he doesn't have anything like that. Let's see here. So he's aiming and shooting at the top minion group. None of these droids are using cover because they're too confused by what's going on without anyone to actually command them properly.
Right.
They're basically there just to try and react and wipe up as best they can. No.
Yeah, that's like
One of them just got blapped.
how much damage is this gun do again? This is the worst thing about having to control him now is it's extra stuff for me to keep track of when he was keeping track of it himself before. Okay, so that's 11 minus 5, so that's 6 damage. Yeah, one of them took like got a huge chunk blown out of its shoulder, but it's still moving.
Right.
Shola's turn.
And they're medium range?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to shoot.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see, where's her blaster damage? Okay, there it is. 7, 3. So I roll 1 green, 1 yellow, I believe. Yes,
Okay.
1 green, 1 yellow.
Yeah, against 2 purple. Or are you moving closer before you shoot?
No, I'm gonna shoot where I am.
So I'm assuming you're gonna aim, so that's a blue die.
Right. Oh wow. 7, 8. Uh-huh.
Did you shoot the same group as him?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm actually gonna assume that you hit the one he had already hit and then took it out. Okay, This is the bottom group. They focus their shots on Mr. Beard because of the amount of damage he just did, and fire.
Oh,
So they did hit.
yeah, because of the triumph.
Yeah, because of the triumph. But they didn't do
Actually, the way it works is the failure cancels out the success part of the triumph, right? But still, the extra boon of something good happens still happens. That makes sense. It's like basically, say if it's advantage and a success, you still left advantage.
Right. So yeah. So I'm gonna say that means that they actually, in the middle of shooting, took cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Grow.
Well, I guess we're going to do this from long range. I'll expand my character sheet here. Gosh, it's been a while since I used my gun. Where is my list of stuff? Here we go. It'd be nice if I actually keep track of where my weapons are. There we go.
If you're aiming, it'd be what?
Yeah, it's gonna be aiming, and I'm gonna be using my like the light repeating blaster.
Yeah, so you're gonna be two yellow, a green, and a blue against 2 purple. But who are you shooting at, real quick?
2 yellow, a green, a blue, and 2 purple. And I'll be shooting against no, I'm gonna try and pick off the bottom group.
Okay, so
They need
then
some
one,
damage.
so you got to add 1 black because they did take cover.
Oh, okay.
You still shouldn't have much trouble hitting though.
Also, I should have. Let me see here. Actually, no, that's right. They already made a move, so that actually, no. I'm going to change my opinion on that. Actually, I should take care of the top group instead because they haven't had a chance to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're not behind cover either, so
So I'll get rid of the black, and that gives me, where is it?
another blue because they haven't went yet. I
Okay,
think.
yeah.
Unless you get more than 1 rank in it, because I think you actually get blues if you got more. No, you just got 1 rank in it.
Yeah, I should only have 1 rank. All right. Go. Nice.
Oh, okay.
And you got 3 successes and the let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that yeah, you definitely you just tore straight through one of them. The remaining one's kind of like, oh.
Oh, guess I'm the only one left.
Uh-oh. He starts kind of
Hey,
looking
good.
around like it doesn't want to stay on fire.
Okay.
Nathan?
Yeah. But what I'm gonna do, yeah, just like aim and shoot at this one where I am. You know, I'm not gonna move closer.
Alright, so yeah, you can't move closer if you're aiming anyhow.
Yeah.
So for you, that's well, let me look at your character sheet real quick.
Yeah.
That's 2 yellows, a green, and 1 blue.
And 2 purple.
Against 2 purple because they're at medium range.
Okay. Okay. Does any of the advantage help, like for later?
You definitely you critical. You did more. You more than critical hit him
Oh, okay.
because you got 4 advantages. Let's see. That's
Mhm.
you did 3 damage to him because of his soak. Let's see what the critical does. Let's clear some of these dice rolls out because there's too many of them here right now.
Yeah.
49 is Headringer. The target increases the difficulty of any intellect or cunning check. Fuck. That doesn't. I'm gonna say that he increases the difficulty of his shots.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Why would that help? Or I can understand that being a thing against player characters, but yeah, that's useless against NPCs.
Well, it depends on what type of NPC you're fighting against. If you're fighting against a Force user that has to make some kind of intellect check for their Force powers, that would make
Right.
sense. But this isn't one of those scenarios.
Yeah, it's a droid.
There's also talker characters that do combat stuff using intelligence and stuff. But like I said, it's a droid, so he just kind of looks around and goes. He runs behind cover and takes a pot shot at Nathan.
The droid with the concussion or the bottom group?
The top droid, the bottom droid's already went this turn.
Okay.
He barely hit, but he got a threat. So I'm gonna say he hit you, but he dropped his gun.
Oh no, I dropped.
Ah!
He does 4 damage
I
after
don't know.
this. So
Starts looking around below him, trying to find out where his gun just scattered off to.
the hunter droid, walks up behind a like a loader machine and then uses it for cover and takes a shot at Grow.
Please don't hurt me.
How many things do you got to raise defense? I can't remember. You got your armor that raises defense. Do you have anything that raises range defense too?
Like any skill set raises?
I'm
range
looking
defense?
I'm looking real quick. I don't. No, you don't got anything that raises range defense.
No.
You got something that raises melee defense, but that's not relevant.
No.
But still, yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, if there is anything that helps with range defense, it's already been baked into the points.
Okay, so he got you in the shoulder, but you got a lot of soak, so he didn't do that much damage. Boba Fett's turn. Let's see here. What does he got for his guns? Right. He aims his blaster carbine at the hunter droid. Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Well, that's definitely a hit.
Right.
That thing,
And maybe even a crit.
yeah, that is a crit. He critical hit and he hit it for damage. But let's see. So, wasn't a whole lot of damage though, because this thing has a lot of soak. But he did critical hit, so let's see what happens with that. 70, which is scattered senses. The target removes all blue from skill checks until the end of the encounter. They don't get any blue. He can't get any blue dice no matter what he does.
Oh,
Wow.
so basically, like, can't aim for shit.
No aim shot for him.
Yeah, he cannot aim. Because his targeting computer probably got damaged from the shot.
Oh wait, the hunter droid, right? Or the
Right.
Yeah, the mill hunter
Oh.
droid.
oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
big guy.
All right, Mr. Beard's turn again. You know, he sees the hunter droid off balance and moves up a little bit and takes cover behind another box and then takes a shot at it. And got a fat lot of nothing.
Alright, Shola.
Shola's turn.
Alright. Let me check our strain meter real quick. Let's see, strain. Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be too bad against a bunch of droids. Shola is gonna take a strain to move up to the hunter droid automatically.
Okay. So that's two. That'll be two strain.
Alright.
I'm guessing you're going for your lightsaber attack.
Yeah, pretty much. So I looked it up. It is 3 yellows and 2 green against 1 purple, I believe.
Wait, it's how much? It's how much?
3 yellow, 2 greens.
Yeah, against 1 purple. And a black because he is behind cover.
Right.
With, like,
Didn't help much.
right. Your lightsaber does how much damage? You get 7, I think, normally.
Yeah, 7, I believe.
So that's 11 without any kind of soak effect in it because his armor doesn't mean anything to that. Yeah, you took his non-gun arm completely off, and he was like, malfunction, malfunction.
Malfunction this, big boy.
The Legion battle droids that are still a group see you run up and do this and go, Jedi, get the Jedi.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Loverboy, come here and shield me if you truly love me.
Whirling dervish, whirling dervish.
They missed. In fact, they accidentally shot the hunter droid because it was in between them and you and killed it. There you go. Uh-oh. Grow.
wait. Hold on. The hunter droid's dead because of these idiots.
Yeah, because they all saw Shola with a lightsaber, they panicked and they just opened fire without paying attention to what was in the way.
Somebody clip that, please.
Wait, I don't think anyone's here to clip.
Man, that sucks.
Anyway, Grow is going to walk up front, get closer, and he's going to auto fire on them.
Alright.
On the bottom group.
Okay, so that's what is it? Three yellows and a green against 2 purples and a black because there is an extra difficulty because you're using auto fire. I think is how it works.
Yeah, that's how they try to make up for the fact that you're about to do crazy damage.
Yeah, because you're trying to hit multiple targets with a single shot, basically.
Mm-hmm. So while their attention's turned the other way, just blast them.
Right. Well, that's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
Definitely a hit.
Yeah, it's a weird hit, but it's a hit.
Yeah.
So let's see. The damage on that was how much again? It's like 11. So that's 12 before their
So
12 minus 5, 7.
Yep.
Yeah, so all of them, they're still standing, but they all got a bunch of random holes in them and are kind of like shaking and look like they're about to fall over from their bodies giving out. Nathan.
Okay. I guess I'll do the same as I did. What? Let's see. I guess I'll shoot this one, the one that's blind, basic. Well, or can't aim for crap now. Okay, so what's we get 2 yellow,
A green, a blue against 2 purple.
2 purple. Oh my God!
Ooh, crit him in the
Okay,
face
so-
again if he doesn't die.
I guess another crit.
Like massive crit. That was like
Yeah.
2 or 3 crits
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah. I'll just wait till Ozzie rolls the next
Right.
next disability. This
Yeah,
guy.
he's just barely standing.
But he still gets another basically
Right.
disability.
So that's an 88 because it's a plus 10 because he's already critical hit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
already critical.
So compromise, increased difficulty of all skill. He's got 2 things now increasing his difficulty.
So basically now he
Because
can't.
that's actually supposed to be what that is, and I already gave him a handicap because of the fact that he doesn't make intelligence checks.
So he's practically blind now, or like his motor functions aren't even.
Yeah, he's like shaking around like crazy, and he's like, "Must stop the Jedi!" and he tries to shoot at Shola.
He's you just see him take another shot to the chest, or actually probably a shot to the head, and you just see one eye gouged out. His arm is getting really weird and wonky, trying to aim.
You got 3 failures.
That's like I say to Shoal, good thing I got that one for you.
Oh my word.
She wings.
Yeah, he just like
knocks his gun on his own hand again.
Yeah, Shola like literally is just standing looking confused at the hunter droid that just got downed in front of her by its own allies, and like a blaster bolt just bounces off of the loader it was standing next to. Boba Fett is going to use his does his gun have auto fire? I don't remember if it does. I don't think it does. I think it's just a long range gun that's got good aim. So he's gonna shoot at the one group, try to take one of them out.
Boba Fett's like, I gotta take some of these out of.
Yep. One of them is just kind of like trying to recover from Gro's assault, and then all of a sudden it just a shot takes its head clean off.
Get the Jedi.
Get that just...
Yeah. That was funny. I timed that perfectly as soon as Ozzie got rid of the character token. Oh, classic.
Yeah, so Mr. Beard,
let's see what he does.
he moves up, takes a shot at one of the. Because of his ability that allows him to maintain aim for the first round, he doesn't have to aim again, so he's just taking
good.
he's taking an aim shot without actually suffering a penalty from it. Or he fucking missed though.
Oh.
He shot the gun out of one of their hands.
He critical missed.
Shola's turn.
Shola's.
You can move up to them without straining yourself. You're close enough.
Well, I guess I'll move up to these guys.
Yeah.
Because that one's pretty much dead, and it's all Nathan. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just walk and say, Nathan, this one's all yours.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then she's going to come up and swing to the closest one in that group. So 3 yellow. And since I move, I don't get a blue, right?
You don't get a blue, and there's one purple and one black, because they are still using cover.
Okay.
Don't matter much though.
Yeah.
And if they're not destroyed by that, Shola's going to use her double-bladed lightsaber to do a second attack. Because she has two advantage she can spend to do that.
Yeah, just use the second attack, or roll the second attack then.
Yeah. One purple, one
Because you might be able to down one of them, but they're still both right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So basically, I'm just gonna say Shola runs up, leaps in between them, and spins her lightsaber so that she cuts one of them in half with one end and the other one in half with the other end, just like one big swing. It's taking the droids out of the picture.
Still only counts as 2.
Gro's turn. And there's one droid left out of this group that's kind of. It doesn't even know where it is. It's just kind of like.
I take pity, aim, and fire.
Yeah. It's just like its upper body's just kind of like spinning and its gun shooting in random directions as Gro takes a shot at it.
Blap.
It's gone.
Yeah, even if you rolled a black, I doubt that would have made any difference. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, he's just gone. He just gets a blaster bolt right through the chest and finally goes down instead of causing trouble for everyone else. In fact, you're pretty positive you heard a droid in another fight get shot by one of his stray blasts.
I like the droid that got shot just yells out, "Traitor!"
Just runs up, pulls out a baton, and yells, "Traitor!"
Team killing fucktard.
Okay, so you see, there's a bunch of droids going down left and right from the combination of just what you did and all the Gamorreans, mercenaries, and stuff that are in here unloading on them.
Yes, I'm pretty sure the piggies are anxiously firing rocket launchers because they already were with the regular guys.
Yeah, there's but there's still like a large amount of droids in here near some of the ships. When suddenly you over your personal communicators, you hear, "Master, never fear, I'm coming to help you." And you just randomly hear Roger 1 in the background go, "Did he just say Master?" And suddenly your ship comes around into the entrance of the hangar, and the guns on the ship just start unloading on the droids that don't see the ship coming from behind them.
Never felt better to see that right about now.
And you hear Hermit go, "Well, that was easy." Apparently, they docked their TIE fighters and got on your ship during all the stuff that was happening.
Everyone's like, free TIE fighters.
Well, not because the Roger 1 and Hermit had been fighting in TIE fighters to cause a diversion.
Right,
but
I'm saying if they landed in a hangar bay, there's probably a bunch of people going, free
Well,
TIE fighters.
Well, no, to get to your ship, they would have docked them on the hull of the ship where your ship was parked.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you're saying. My bad.
They abandoned the TIE fighters. They probably got damaged during the combat, and they just wanted to get out of them before they blew up.
Right. So we're all on the ship, though.
Yeah. So you get onto the ship. You see you see Boba Fett and Bib Fortuna and some of the Gamorreans slowly get Jabba onto what looks like it was probably a stolen cargo ship that the Legion must have captured at some point. And everybody gets on and just flies the fuck out of here.
I am the captain, I am at the helm. Shoot them in the faces and let's go.
Right. You get out.
Anybody leave a bomb? We need to leave them with a bomb.
They kind of... I think the Gamorreans damaged several vital systems while you were freeing Jabba.
Wouldn't be surprised. They are apparently children of chaos.
So, let's see here. What? That's not what I wanted.
I was gonna say, like, you had the two musics right at the same time, so I heard one music and then the other one, like the battle.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was another music playing because it actually wasn't playing for me.
Oh, okay, it's fine. What? Sorry, what are we doing now?
You're flying back to the Rebel headquarters with Jabba.
Got it.
So, you know, things are uneventful after you get off the ship. You get out of the ship relatively easy because there's a freaking catastrophe on the actual prison ship. So, like, most of the fighters, instead of chasing you, are trying to get on there and salvage what's left of their forces on the ship.
Yeah,
because it's probably going into meltdown.
Right. So you escape. You get back to base.
While we're traveling, by the way, I'm setting up the data pad to transfer data so I can get everything I need.
Right.
I imagine Shola is exhausted, so she's going to go to sleep until they arrive.
As you're looking over the data pad, you do see the name of the crime lord who has your family. His name is Dryden Voss.
Ooh,
and
nice name.
you Grow does recognize the name because he's one of the leaders of the I think they're called the Crimson Lance.
Oh, okay.
Or no, not hold on. The Crimson Dawn. I believe is what they're called. I gotta look this up real quick so I know it. Yeah. He's one of the leaders of the Crimson Dawn, and you don't really know anything about him, but you do recognize the name because there's like a massive bounty on his head. So you get back to the base. You actually get there like a little bit after the other ships because of the fact that they're trying to get Jabba in to talk to the Resistance, but you land and you kind of see Boba Fett and Bib standing outside of the cargo ship that has Jabba in it, and it sounds like Jabba hasn't come out of the ship yet.
Okay.
Boba Fett says it sounds like he wanted to call the Empire and ask why they didn't do anything to try and save him, and there's a lot of arguing going on over their communication system.
I'm sure it's not going to be pretty for them.
Yeah. Like a couple moments later, Jabba's protocol droid comes out and says, Jabba will be out in a moment, but it appears that the Empire has abandoned the Outer Rim until this situation with the Legion is resolved.
Well, I guess that serves us just fine for now. Oh, by the way, here's this, and I hand him back the data pad since I'm done collecting the info off of it.
Oh, thank you. He just kind of inserts it back into like a compartment on his torso and wanders back into the ship.
Shola comes out of the ship after her nap with this like freaked look on her face. Like she's seen some stuff.
And Boba Fett looks at Groen and tosses him a packet. You catch the packet and look at it for a moment. It's like a med kit that's got like 5 stim packs in it.
Ooh, nice.
He kind of holds up a finger to go like, shh. The Resistance probably gonna confiscate everything else that's on the ship.
Oh, thank you, and quickly jab one for right now.
You don't really need to use one right now.
Actually, yeah, I'll tuck it away for now. Yeah, I could probably actually do better when we're done.
You sure he probably pocketed some stuff for himself as well, but like...
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. If there's anything good.
Like any of the bigger things on the ship, there's no way he's sneaking it off there without anyone noticing.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's tuckable and grabbable.
So,
you don't just let good stuff walk.
So Jabba the Hutt eventually does come out and is, let off to go have a meeting with the various Resistance leaders. While Ahsoka Tano comes to the party to find out how the mission went.
Mission went fine.
I gotta see if I can find... Did I haven't... I had a handout for this character, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I needed a better image than this though, because I realized that was from that was actually supposed to be like a Clone Wars image. Anyhow, you guys know who she is at this point. Anyhow, does anyone mention the finding out about Gro's family?
Maybe they can help Gro. She still has a freaked out look on her face.
About what?
You remember our solo session?
Oh, your character hasn't had that happen yet. That's gonna happen.
I thought it was she. That's why I said she slept on here.
Oh. Yeah, sure. We'll say that your character slept on the way here and that happened.
Yeah.
But it's up to you if you want to ask for help, basically.
I believe that's Gro's decision. Gro?
Yeah. It is his personal business.
So wait, what's going on now?
So the rebels wanted to ask if they're going to help you, if you want their help to find your family.
Oh.
Because you actually know where they are now. You don't know how fortified this guy's base is going to be.
That's true. We probably do need some backup for this, and I can probably gather up the information and bring it in. We have our own data pads.
Right.
You also might be able to look up more information on the actual crime lord.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe hopefully they might be able to help with a floor plan. Maybe we could get a few extra guys to help me out. Also figure out what kind of guy we're dealing with here, because I know he's a criminal lord and I know he's been up to no good, but I don't know all the details like how armed he is, etc., etc.
Right. So you kind of spend some time. They allow you to access their data banks to look up information. And you realize you begin to look digging through the information, and you realize that the Crimson Dawn used to work directly for Darth Maul, but it seems like he may have abandoned them now that he has an actual army that he's part of.
Right.
So they're well organized, but they might be it seems like they're probably in a little bit of a state of chaos right now.
So it might actually be a little bit easier than normal to attack them right now.
Right.
Also, I assume we get the information on where this base is located and so on.
Yeah, the data pad had that information. He's got like an arena on Geonosis. Although
Okay.
you do while looking through this information, you find something that's slightly related. Is that over the past week, nobody has been able to make contact with the population of Geonosis. Like the planet has went dark.
What else was on Geonosis?
Those were the Geonosians, obviously, but you guys were there previously to learn about like Timo's work with the Geonosians over droid manufacturing and stuff. So you met like two of the Dukes when you were there before.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's also where we met Shula's brother and Duke Piddick, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, there's Duke Piddick and Duke Dimmick were the people the Geonosians you met there.
That's unusual for it to go dark then. That's like super tech savvy and everything's lit up. So
right, and it's a whole planet.
And if it's the whole planet, that's even weirder still. We definitely need to go.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for help, you actually can kind of like browse like a small list of who's not currently on active duty from this base. And you kind of notice that Captain Harsel and Yav Yayar's names are listed on there, which were the captain that you say the former separatist captain that you rescued from that one planet.
Okay.
And the Rhodian guy that was kind of like your rival for trying to get the score on the planet.
Yeah.
Alright, well, at least there's somebody. Can't guarantee about the second one, but we can at least ask the both of them if they were willing to help.
Right. And this is actually about where we're going to stop, and we'll pick up next time. I know it hasn't been that long, but...
Oh, yeah. It's okay.
All right.
Like I said, I already have to decide what I'm going to do about Beard's character. The way I'm going to divvy out experience is Nathan is going to get 25 experience because he did a lot of hacking and shit on the ship. Everybody else is getting 20.
Okay. Wait, a 25 XP?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Grow. We get an additional 20, so that brings me up to 4. 15, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I still got to do some planning before the next actual adventure because of just the fact that, well, like I said, I got to decide what I'm going to do about Beard's character.
Yeah. So like, you gotta take like another. We're not gonna do a session next week, but next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
next week, Matt will probably be running his Conan campaign.
Oh, okay.
That's what we usually do.
Right.
I just
Get back to
Give
being like
give Ozzie a week to figure out what he's going to do.
Get back to it being like every other week, which is what it was for a while.
Yeah.
So holidays mess up with everything.
I still can't believe how much I kept like putting the crits on that bot. Like,
try to think. Where do I want to put my? Where do I want to put my points? I can put points into my range skill, right? My ranged heavy.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So if I want to put it up to 3, it'd be a 15 points to get that.
Yeah, because you have it as a career skill, so you don't have to spend extra to get it up.
Yeah, it's like.
So
Yeah, it's like it's 5 times whichever you need to rank it up. That what Ozzie told me. Okay. I'm gonna go have some more dinner. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Yeah.
Later, Clay.
See ya.
I'm gonna possibly use up all my points before we stop the stream. I just need to figure out where I want to put my last point. That'll help with my shooting stuff again. Right. Ah.
Ow. I probably should stop the music because there's not really any point in having it going.
Oh, I don't mind it being on, but yeah.
Zaref, did you accidentally sit on your microphone?
No, I just put it down. Why?
It just made a lot of noise when you put it down.
Oh, okay. I was typing, so. Where it is.
Please stop clicking outside and not doing what I want you to do. I want you. I'm trying to figure out where I was now. I keep forgetting. I need to like make a printout of this sheet and make like circles or check marks or something for stuff I've collected. Actually, I'll probably do that later. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Have a good night, everybody. See y'all later.
Later.